The Tesla Model Y 2025, also known as Project Juniper, is finally making its debut, with production already underway at the Giga Shanghai factory. This new version of the Model Y is being kept under a shroud of mystery that leaves many people curious. We've seen a few camouflage prototypes driving around the streets of China, and that has only fueled speculation about what Tesla might be planning. These camouflages hint that the design could bring subtle yet impactful changes. Imagine the impact. Each time a prototype appears in public, fans and experts rush to analyze every possible detail, trying to figure out what Elon Musk and his team are planning for the next big step in the electric vehicle market. The Juniper model seems like it's going to be a true revolution in both appearance and technology, as Tesla often does. One of the most talked about features is the rear LED light strip, giving it a much more modern and elegant look. And the speculations don't stop there. Many believe the Juniper will also have a front light signature inspired by the Cybertruck, with that futuristic, unmistakable design. This detail not only adds style, but creates a sort of trademark for Tesla. This is exactly what Juniper promises to bring, with a new rear LED light strip, which isn't just practical for driving, but also adds a sophisticated touch to the design. This strip, highly visible and stylish, creates a continuous look across the rear of the car that catches anyone's attention. Each curve, every detail of this LED light seems designed to give the car a modern, elegant vibe, something that really stands out. Speaking of lights, the Juniper might feature a front element inspired by the Cybertruck, a look you won't find in any other car. The idea is for this front light to follow the Cybertruck's futuristic style, designed to look like a car from the future. It's a touch that recalls the bold design of the truck, but fits perfectly into a more compact, urban car like the Juniper. This detail not only gives the car a more aggressive, tech-forward look, but also differentiates it from other Tesla models, like a visual upgrade for those who want something distinctive and striking. The most interesting part is that this design change isn't just for looks. It has a practical purpose. LED lights consume less energy, which means the car can save battery even down to the details. It's amazing to think that even the lighting was planned for efficiency. Tesla really thought of everything from the visual impact to energy savings. After all, in an electric car, every detail that helps preserve range counts. And this rear light strip is an innovation that combines usefulness with elegance without losing style. And of course, the visual impact this will have on the streets will be enormous. Imagine seeing that line of light across the back of the Juniper at night, glowing clearly and continuously. This kind of lighting stands out from any other car, and anyone who sees it from afar already knows it's a Tesla. It's one of those changes that not only improves the car's aesthetics, but also creates a visual identity, something that sticks in memory. Anyone who sees the Juniper will remember this unique light, and that only heightens the desire for people to see the car in action. The Cybertruck, with its bold design, already introduced the idea of an electric car that doesn't follow the norm, and now the Juniper seems to adopt this philosophy, but in a more refined way. For those who find the Cybertruck a bit out there, the Juniper offers that same vibe but in a more urban, smooth form. Tesla knows that many people fall in love with these design details that go beyond what we expect from an electric car. The Juniper doesn't need to be extravagant to be impressive. It achieves this with well-placed lines and lights that draw attention in just the right way. And the design doesn't stop there. The entire structure of the Juniper seems designed to maximize efficiency without sacrificing looks. The front and rear elements are aligned, creating a harmony that gives the car a robust yet fluid appearance. It's not something that just looks good standing still. This car seems made to stand out in motion, and the LED lighting adds to that dynamic feel. It's as if each line and each light is a piece of a visual puzzle that only makes sense when the car is in action. Tesla is being very careful with the launch of the Model Y Juniper. Instead of jumping into mass production right away, they decided to start small, producing around 15 units per day at Giga Shanghai. Seems like a small number, right? But this strategy makes total sense. This way, they can monitor every detail, test every aspect of the car, and ensure it's perfect before expanding to other markets. This gradual production allows for fine-tuning, avoiding the risk of releasing something that still needs improvements. It's like taking one step at a time to make sure everything is headed in the right direction. This approach also has an interesting side, which is the flexibility to make quick changes. Since production is at a controlled pace, Tesla can adjust things in the Model Y Juniper's design or mechanics as they see what can be improved. If something in the initial cars doesn't turn out exactly as planned, they have the freedom to correct it without major impacts. Imagine if they already had thousands of cars ready and suddenly discovered a detail that needs adjustment. This early care prevents small issues from turning into huge headaches later. Giga Shanghai is the perfect location for this controlled testing process. The factory is already well known for its efficiency and mass production capabilities, but it also has a structure that allows for this kind of more delicate production. Tesla knows that each market has its own unique needs and that the Juniper needs to meet them well. Starting with a smaller number of units also helps to test the car in a massive and competitive market like China. It's like a kind of rehearsal before launching the model worldwide. Another point is that this approach allows Tesla to monitor the response of the first customers and make necessary adjustments. This initial feedback is valuable because it comes directly from those who will actually use the car every day. Just imagine, they can gather real opinions on what drivers think about the design, performance, and even the energy efficiency of the Model Y Juniper. This feedback helps the company understand whether the car is meeting expectations or if there's something to improve before the big global launch. Additionally, this gradual production process is a smart way to optimize resources and avoid waste. Producing a limited number of units means that if any material or part doesn't meet the standards, the impact will be much smaller. In doing so, Tesla ensures that only what truly works is incorporated into the mass production line later. It's a very sustainable move that aligns with Tesla's vision of creating efficient cars without wasting materials or overlooking environmental impact. This pace also allows the Giga Shanghai team to pay more attention to detail without the pressure that comes with mass production. They have the necessary time to check each part of the assembly process to ensure that the Model Y Juniper is flawless. It's almost like each of these first cars is a special edition, assembled with all the care to guarantee the best possible final result. This meticulous care with the early models helps set a quality standard for when the Juniper is produced on a larger scale. And when this initial phase is over, Tesla will have a clear view of what works and what needs adjusting. This offers a huge advantage when it's time to scale up production. Instead of making adjustments during high production, they'll already have everything in place and the process is well optimized. This approach of starting slowly and ramping up over time gives Tesla enormous control over quality, reducing risks and increasing confidence in the final product. It's a smart way to ensure that each car coming off the production line is ready to face the world. The Model Y Juniper comes with the promise of a battery that has everyone on their toes. The famous 4680 battery. This battery is not just an upgrade. It's practically a leap into the future. What makes the 4680 so special is the dry electrode technology, an innovation that increases energy density without taking up more space. This means Tesla has found a way to store more energy in each battery cell, which for the driver means one thing: more mileage per charge and fewer stops to recharge. This improvement makes the car more efficient and sets the stage for Tesla to continue leading the battery market. With this improved energy density, the Model Y Juniper promises longer trips without compromising performance. The concept is for the car to do more with less. Less downtime, fewer recharges, and many more miles driven. For those who spend a lot of time on the road or just want a car that works well without needing frequent pit stops, this is a huge advantage. And this dry electrode technology isn't just about achieving greater distances. It also offers superior durability for the battery, helping to maintain the car's performance even after many charge cycles. It's like the Juniper has a reserve of energy that lasts much longer. Another interesting point is that the 4680 battery with dry electrodes brings energy efficiency that can also lead to more sustainable production. Tesla is always looking for ways to reduce environmental impact, and this technology is a big step in that direction. The manufacturing process of the 4680 requires fewer materials and fewer steps, which reduces the carbon footprint associated with production. For those concerned about the environment, it's exciting to know that the Model Y Juniper goes beyond just being an electric car, since its battery is also made more sustainably. The dry electrode technology also offers another interesting advantage. It allows the battery to be charged faster. This means less time spent at charging stations and more time enjoying what the car has to offer. Imagine taking a quick break, stretching your legs, grabbing a coffee, and voila, the battery is almost full. With this innovation, Tesla is providing more freedom for those who need to be constantly on the move, reducing the inconvenience that sometimes comes with electric cars, the waiting time to recharge. And, of course, with this new battery, the Model Y Juniper doesn't compromise on performance. On the contrary, the 4680 battery helps to increase the car's power and responsiveness. For electric car enthusiasts who enjoy that stronger acceleration, the Juniper delivers this with impressive efficiency. This battery was designed to handle high energy demands without sacrificing range, giving drivers the confidence to accelerate without worrying about quickly draining the charge. The fact that Tesla is integrating this technology into the Model Y Juniper also shows that it wants to bring these innovations to an even larger audience. Previously, technologies like the 4680 were seen as exclusive to high-end models, but now, with the Juniper, more people will have access to this next-generation battery. This could also mean a gradual reduction in production costs. As with increased production, Tesla may develop even more efficient ways to manufacture the 4680. In other words, we're seeing the beginning of a new phase where high-performance batteries will become increasingly accessible. Another detail that makes this 4680 battery with dry electrode stand out is its potential in extreme climates. Regular batteries tend to lose efficiency in intense cold or extreme heat, but Tesla has been working to make the 4680 more resilient to these variations. With the Model Y Juniper, the promise is that performance will be more stable, even in harsh weather conditions. For those living in regions where temperatures fluctuate significantly, this technology provides extra assurance that the car will maintain good performance year-round. Additionally, the 4680 battery may have an interesting impact on the car's design. With a more compact and efficient structure, it allows Tesla to make better use of the space inside the Juniper. This could result in a more spacious interior, more comfort, and even adjustments to make the car lighter and more aerodynamic. It's a perfect example of how an improvement in battery technology can impact various other areas of the car's design and functionality. The interior of the Model Y Juniper is truly full of surprises. To start, the ventilated seats promise to turn any trip into a much more pleasant experience, especially on hot days. You know that uncomfortable feeling when you get into the car and the seat is too hot? With this ventilation, the seats stay cool, making the cabin much more comfortable and avoiding that unbearable heat. Not to mention, It's a detail that makes a difference in the comfort of both the driver and passengers, adding a touch of luxury previously seen only in more expensive cars. And it's not just the seats that stand out. The dashboard now features a larger, brighter screen, a true window to technology. Imagine a screen that always looks clean and vibrant, with vivid colors that won't strain your eyes. It makes using all the car's functions easier, whether adjusting the navigation, changing the music, or checking the battery charge. Tesla has really thought of everything to make this interface intuitive and engaging, almost like you're having a conversation with the car. This larger screen isn't just for adding style to the dashboard. It also improves the driving experience in terms of visibility. With more screen space, the information is better organized and easier to access, which is essential when driving and needing something quickly without distractions. And for the passenger, it's even fun to see the functions and layout. Tesla nailed it by bringing a futuristic technology that still keeps things simple. The ventilated seats also enhance comfort on long trips, which makes a real difference for those who spend a lot of time on the road. Whether you're traveling in the summer or just catching a ride to the supermarket, these ventilated seats keep the seat temperature just right. Not only does this increase comfort, but it also helps keep both the driver and passengers more alert and relaxed. It seems like a simple detail, but anyone who's ever experienced the heat of a seat knows the value of such a solution. In addition to the dashboard and seats, there are other small interior adjustments that show how Tesla is paying attention to every detail of comfort. The materials used inside, such as the trim on the seats and dashboard, bring a more sophisticated touch, with textures that feel pleasant and greater durability. All of this makes the Model Y Juniper feel like a thoughtfully designed environment for those who want a bit of luxury and a lot of practicality. It's as if every corner of the car is there to make the user feel special. And there's more. This larger and brighter screen on the dashboard is perfect for viewing the navigation mode. When you're using the GPS, the map display is so clear that it feels like you're seeing everything from above. This level of detail is great for those who like to see every curve and street in detail without having to squint. Tesla knows that design and practicality go hand in hand. And with the Model Y Juniper, they've found the right balance with a screen that truly makes a difference in daily use. Another cool thing about the new dashboard is how it makes accessing the car's functions easier. With the larger screen, it's possible to customize shortcuts and organize the functions you use most, keeping everything at your fingertips. This makes the car more practical and enjoyable to use, with less time spent searching for an adjustment or piece of information. It's a way to make the driving experience even more integrated and intuitive, as if the car is just waiting for your command to take action. Tesla knows exactly how to grab attention, and with this new 0% financing offer for the Model Y in China, the company is not joking around. This type of financing is rare, especially in a competitive industry like electric vehicles, and it makes all the difference for those eyeing a Tesla. With this move, Tesla is essentially giving consumers a little push to make the purchase now, before the launch of the Model Y Juniper. They're basically saying, look, this is your chance to get a Model Y with terms that might not come around again anytime soon. It's a bold strategy that fits perfectly with the brand style. For those in the market for a new car, a 0% financing rate is almost an irresistible invitation. Imagine being able to buy a Model Y now and not having to worry about interest, something that typically weighs on anyone's budget. It's one of those opportunities that seems designed to accelerate the buying decision and get people to act without a second thought. This helps Tesla secure a solid sales base before bringing the Juniper to market, a model that's already generating a lot of anticipation. Furthermore, this offer is a direct incentive to boost sales in one of the world's largest electric vehicle markets. Tesla has an ambitious goal of delivering 1.8 million cars in 2024, and this financing strategy could be key to achieving that. By offering such attractive terms in China, the company is reinforcing its position in this crucial market, which has significant potential to help reach that impressive delivery number. It's as if they're saying, we'll do whatever it takes to get these cars on the road as quickly as possible. This goal is no small feat, and Tesla seems willing to use all available resources to hit that mark. By making it easier to access the Model Y with these special terms, Tesla is also opening doors for an audience that might not have considered the car before. This inclusive approach is a way to increase Tesla's market presence and attract new customers. Many of them could end up becoming brand fans, creating a broader and more loyal customer base, ready to consider future releases like the Model Y Juniper. This loyalty is something Tesla values, and it makes perfect sense to build that relationship now. Moreover, by adopting this financing strategy in China, Tesla is directly responding to the country's economic conditions. Recently, the Chinese economy has faced challenges, and a financing option like this is attractive to those who want an electric vehicle but prefer to avoid large upfront financial commitments. It's as if Tesla is telling the Chinese market, we understand the situation and want to be part of your reality. This creates a connection with consumers that goes beyond a simple purchase. This financing also serves as a kind of test for the future. If Tesla sees positive results with this approach in China, it's likely that they will adopt similar strategies in other countries. The company is already known for innovating not just in products but also in ways to attract and retain customers. This experience in China could open doors for more consumers around the world to acquire a Tesla with conditions that make it easier for those seeking an electric vehicle without as many financial barriers. And of course, with the Juniper approaching, this financing strategy is a way for Tesla to prepare the ground. Many might even wait for the new model, but by making the current Model Y more accessible, they ensure that the public gets to know and experience the brand now. It's as if each Model Y sold is a small seed for Tesla's future growth in the market.